types of issues.
But his day isn't over, Vince. And Kurt, you can attest to this. When you have trouble early, there we go.
Sheldon Creed.
Hang on to it, buddy. That is going to jumble up everybody up front. Good save.
Oh, no. Big accident deeper in the field.
The accordion effect wiped out huge. There's Zane Smith. Oh,
Joe
man.
Nemechek.
Playoff drivers involved in that one.
Dawson Cram in that 41.
Man, that's a mess.
Heavy damage. The 30 of Danny Bone involved. There's the 41 of Cram, as Michael mentioned.
Yeah, he's 2 laps down, but man, there is some carnage, and Zane Smith's day is done. We'll get a lineup of all the other damage from all the other trucks, too.
Well, and Zane Smith, as we mentioned, one of our championship contenders. Joe Nemechek.
Talked to Joe Nemechek before the race. He said he had breast cancer awareness on that truck. And
the back.
It's crazy to say, but this started it. The block that Sheldon Creed throws right there, it backed the field up.
Creed saved it, but
on the inside lane where it bottles up. And those guys are all along for the ride. Nothing that Zane Smith can do. The 17 truck was trying to go around the outside. It's just, when you're now blocking, the wrecks are starting up further and further and further to the front. And the Cup Series, Xfinity Series, and the trucks. And then it's those guys towards the back that end up with the big change of speed.
Unfortunate for that 24, Chase Purdy.
Look at that job that the 15 of Tanner Gray does.
Yeah, Gray got through there.
That was awesome. He just picked his way right through that mess.
It was definitely spotter on that one.
Probably not the first time we're going to be cleaning up the carnage. This is how it all began, or ended, depending on what seat you're in. It was amazing. You heard that fret in the voice of Crafton.
Oh, this ain't going to end up good.
Oh, big hit. Gus Dean driving for Timmy Hill and the Hill brothers this weekend.
Been running up toward the top 10, Vince, and just the truck's got a little bit out of shape. And Gus, he was just simply a victim of circumstance.
Run around on the bottom, and it looked like, he just overreacted. And then, the 15, Gray wanted to get back to the bottom. That was 2 guys trying to like walk down the hallway at each other, and they both chose the same position at the same time.
Gus Dean was running 10th at the time, and here's that contact with Tanner Gray.
Man, Tanner Gray just cut him off. I mean, there's no 2 ways around that.
Yeah, I mean, I think Gray was stressing because he got shoved into the middle right here, and he's trying to get back low, but he was down there.
Cut him off twice. And the second one was just Dean couldn't withstand that one.
There's times when you're in the middle and you're like, everybody's driving by. Man, it's a hard hit. And you're
only a couple starts on the big super speedways in that 15 truck, and you're going to make mistakes. Oh, trouble ahead.
There it is. Just talking about Tanner Gray. Todd Gilliland looks like he's got an issue as well. And heavy damage to the 15.
You know, it's interesting, Vince. We were zeroed in on the 15, and we talked about we saw something go wrong, and the first reaction that we have is there's trouble ahead.
That's looking like an engine.
Heartbreaker for Todd Gilliland.
And it's the accordion effect.
And it's going to be about 4 or 5 trucks behind where the trouble started. And there's Gray. He gets spit out. Man, hard hit. Here's right along with Gray. Look at the Gray's what he's trying to look at. And was that a small hit from Austin Hill? Just a small little itty-bitty hit as they were coming onto the straightaway. That's where vehicles are their loosest or their most vulnerable, is right on corner exit, right there.
Fortunate that didn't collect.
I like pitting first because there are fewer trucks, Kurt. That means there's less traffic. Maybe you get on and off pit road faster.
There was some contact back there in the tail end of pit road.
Robby Lyons sideways.
Yeah, I think Chandler Smith pulled out and wasn't quite clear.
For the Gander trucks.
It is all on the line. These guys are pushing. They're not worried about it anymore, about saving this or saving that. This is wide open, 3, 4 wide. Everybody's changing lanes. Lassard sideways is the leader on the inside.
Oh, Ben Rhodes trying to keep it gathered up. Some contact, and now around goes Friesen.
Will they stay green?
Ankrum is around as well.
So is Eckes.
Oh, the yellow is out.
And the caution has come out.
Oh,
That's
man.
the top two, and there's Austin Hill getting out of his truck as it's on fire.
And as we stand right now, Ankrum is in, and Eckes is out.
There's why you didn't see Friesen, and that's
He was leading.
that's where our
So there was 2 different wrecks.
Wanted to show you. And
Friesen ends up getting shuffled, and then he's 4 wide, and then it just, you get so many trucks in one spot. How do you hang on to it? And he's the guy that gets spun around.
I'll tell you who did an awesome job hanging on to it, and that was Rafael Lazar. Did you see how jacked up he was? The truck was all over the place. Check it out right there. Got caught in the left rear a little bit, but just keeps his foot in the gas and hangs onto that truck and gets rewarded with victory lane at Talladega.
well, it's good to hear that explanation, Kurt, because I know a lot of folks will be wondering.